Check it out, check it out. So this is what we got going on here. It's all over this $35 pair of boots. So they call me Mr. Wrong. Or they got $180 pair of boots. So I let a dude come in and I mean my floor dirty, but the nigga put mud, he got mud on my shit. And then on top of that, I got new furniture, big bad new finance shit. And he got that dirty, so the name ain't the big deal. But so I want to talk to y'all. This is Trill Business. Oh, then the nigga smoked this bullshit. You know, I got no problem. I'm smoking weed, but 2 packs of those pay for a pair of these. And so after he left that mark on my thing, the nigga said, fuck them cheap ass boots. That's who put the mud on it. That's the wrong thing to say to the company, man. It's all good. But I mean, I don't know whether me being cheap, broke, you know what I mean, or on a budget. But I don't know what it is, but this is what it's all about right here, man. We give our money to these people. The cheap shoes, man, you can get them from Walmart. The shoes cost $35. And the Timberlands, they cost money, $150. You know what I mean? And the company that own GH Bass, I guess the tree might be a problem with people too. So they said, why you got the tree on there like them? But I guess it's only one type of tree. So the people that own GH Bass is PVH. Shares going for $119. I guess they own companies like Guess, Nine West, Levi's, Dockers, Starter. And the company that owns Timberland is VOC. Shares going for $70. It costs $180 a pair. And then what's up, Art? I just found out that the lady that's over them, Mrs. Wu, they own Timberland, Vans, Majestic, and Ryder. She had a big problem with what's the black holiday, Juneteenth. She said Black Lives Matter is the real racist people anyway, but that's not what I was looking for. What I was looking for is how much value we put into one brand of something when it don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? I guess it can mean something to you, but my new thing is now, instead of buying a pair of shoes, let's buy a share. You know, so a share of Tim's is $70. So you get 2 pair for that pair of boots, and then this one you can get 3 or 4 pair. So that's what was going on with me. That's what I came with. I couldn't believe he messed up my thing, but that's the new concept right now. Instead of going to buy a pair of Jordans, get you a share of Nike, man, and see how it can work for us. But these shoes right here cause that much problem everywhere I go. They're like, what do you got on them shoes and not Tim's? I say, listen, man, we got Trigger Rail lows, we got trills, we got good problems. But how could this tree cause that much problem when the company is worth that much money? When I first originally got this, I had a lot more energy in it, but I didn't basically run out. But Timberland's not a cheap company, man. The people that own the VF, they got Vans, Supreme, Icebreaker, Jans, a lot of people that we spend money with, you know what I mean? But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein. You know, it's a lot of money over there. But one thing I wanted to talk to the people about was what is a share and what does a share in stock does for a company. So at $180, you get 1 share of the company. So you may not have a big vote in the company, but you got your $180 and it's worth more than a person that's wearing them on the ground. Oh, that's what I wanted to show y'all too. So I bought several pair for $26. I bought several pair, but remember when you couldn't wear a different brand of shoes and all that? Well, I got on Nike. I was going to say Timberland, them GH Bass. I can't afford that. But this is what it's all about, man. Do something with your budget, get something out there. Everything we do can't be about another person's brand or budget. So we may know how much something is worth, but the real value we may not know because we're not leaving these couple corners, man. Flint, well, we got Clio, Carpenter, Dort, and then maybe if you want to show out, man, you can go on out to Atherton. So there's a lot of stuff I wanted to cover, but by the time I got to this point, I just really wanted to show y'all our new brand, Good Problems, because out of all that, I was able to search and make that happen. The old journalism way I used to do, but They got the little blunts out, so the new company, Triggerellos, the Trill Kind, Key Element, he been around. But my floor dirty, but I couldn't believe the dude put some extra dirt on there and said it was because of these off-brand Timberlands. Now, on top of that, he tried to sell me some weed. I'm like, bro, I'm getting my life together. So I'm like, he had a name for it. I said, well, I got a name for my weed today. Today, my weed gonna be Trill. Well, I guess they both could be Trill and Good Problems in one day. But I just wanted to talk to you about a couple words, man, instead of bro. People always ask me about what's a budget. It's not that you broke. It's the estimate of income expenditures for a set period of time. Keep within the household budget. Don't give them too much, man. Just say no. Just say no a couple of times at least. You know what I mean? With capital, you got to have some funding somewhere, man. It's more than go ahead and pay $100 for these boots, and the same boots is $35. You know what I mean? It's more than music. It's more than everything. So I'm not gonna say that I know everything because I know I don't. But I tell you what, from a person that's been in print, I used a lot of ink to put this out here. But this is just the start of it. Instead of a pair, let's buy a share. You know what I mean? What means the world to you? You know what I mean? What's a parent company? A lot of times people say, what is a parent company? Most likely a parent company is somebody that owns the most shares in the company. You know what I mean? So what is it called? Green Dot? Oh boy, I'm old. Cash App. Cash App lets you buy the shares of stock. I don't really trust them, but I guess they did with all my other money. So let's go ahead and give them some. But I want to show y'all something about Nestle. The people that got the budget with us in that water. The ex-governor. Dirty Dog. I'm gonna show y'all some of the companies they own because most of the time our value in some is basically based on, you know, what's the newest thing or who own them. But look at the Trill Kind. Look at the Gaddisons. We got a little artwork going on right here. The brand. But I want y'all to see this right here. These companies and who are their parent companies. So it may not be that up to date, but let's start from right here. Some of these companies. Ralph Lauren, Diesel, Armani, what's that? Yves Saint Laurent. Let's see if we can find the label up. Look like they might be owned by L'Oreal, and then who owns L'Oreal? Nestle. So that's a couple of the companies that basically run everything. So you got Nestle, Kraft, Coke, Pepsi, Procter & Gamble. When I first started, I was just into checking out Unilever. Well, I guess I cut that off. But I think, like I said, let's start from here. What might interest you? You know, what's the biggest companies? They say Yves Saint Laurent. I can't believe I could pronounce it. So wait a minute, there go Lacoste and Boss. Oh man, never could afford that Croc or that Gator. Oh, don't even bring up the fake Crocs. My niece and them would go crazy. I mean, let's check out where they at. I mean, cause I got some fake stuff over here. Y'all leave my flats alone. There goes some Yeezys. And then that's the Trail Crocs. But it means that much to the people that, you know, remember going back to school, if you didn't have them shoes the first day, or maybe that month or whatever, it was rough. So I just want to show the people, let's start putting so much value into something that we don't know nothing about. So VFC, the company that owns Timberlands, also owns Vans, Lee. I think it was something about Supreme on there. So $180 will get you almost 3 pairs of stock in that company. GH Bass. Another thing they said was that tree. I guess this tree is driving nuts because it's close to that tree. Now I can understand something about a patent and a trademark. First of all, a patent is the invention. Like this could be an invention of this thing right here. The trademark would be maybe the Trill or the Trill Kind. So it's not just Trill Magazine, it's the Trill Kind. And we having some good problems, y'all. So remember, let's stop taking so much and put it into the budget and what we wear. But I guess the main thing was the yellow boots and that tree caused a lot of problems. But I thank y'all for taking the time and check us out, man. So stay in your budget and always keep some capital. You know what I mean? So it's more than music, and these yellow boots shouldn't drive that much emotions, but it can happen to anybody. You know what I mean? And that's the new company right there, Mr. Wrong. And thanks for visiting us. And like I said, I guess it's a versus on. The verses also might be going on my other channel, and we're not gonna lose no more ratings for that.